Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Noah back with another quick real estate video. And today we'll be talking about pre-qualifying our prospects on Facebook Marketplace, mainly because it's a free platform and I think it could be useful and you should use it. All right, so that's my recommendation. And I'm gonna be teaching you how to filter out the real prospects from the fake prospects that want to ask you a million questions and waste your time. All right, time is money. You don't have time to waste. So, starting with the initial contact. So, on Facebook Marketplace, everybody uses the automated messages. So, it'll say, "Hi, is this available?" During your time on Facebook Marketplace, you're going to have hundreds of messages, maybe a day, depending on how much you advertise, how much you post. You're going to have hundreds of messages saying, "Hi, is this available?" All right. These people aren't bots, they're just real people looking for an apartment because everybody wants an apartment on a budget in New York City. So if they feel like you have a great apartment with a great price, and they're going to inquire about it. Hundreds of them are going to inquire about it the same exact way. "Hi, is this available?" And you can't let it bother you. You just gotta answer it. You basically use your own automated message. That's what I'm going to teach you today. Using your own automated message where you send everybody the same thing and get to the same exact point. All right, and treating them like people at the same time. All right, using the automated message to write people back while still treating them as people. Okay, so I'm going to teach y'all how to do that today. So, how is this available? What you always want to say is, "Yes, this unit is available. When is your ideal moving date?" All right, you want to know their ideal moving date. When do they want to move? When do they want to move? That's it. So, the reason you want to know this is because we're in August. They might want an apartment in October, and you cannot hold the apartment for that long. If they submit a security deposit, if they give a security deposit, then you can hold it for a month at best, no longer than that. So just be mindful of that, all right? That's why you always want to know what day they're moving. And it's just useful information. You want as much information as possible when you're talking to this prospect, all right? So when you ask their ideal moving date, they say September 1st, all right? Then you ask them, "Would you mind, before we get started, would you mind if I ask you a few pre-qualification questions?" So in New York City, and when they say yes, you tell them building standards are that you make an annual income of 40 times the rent with credit and good standings. I don't know why building requirements require so much from their tenants, but they do. Most building requirements are that you make 40 times the rent. It sounds crazy, but that's actually what's happening right now. So that's actually happening. So most times they do say, "Yes, I do meet those requirements," or "I do meet those standards." All right. So then you say, "Hey, you want to get them on the phone." Is once you realize they're actual client or actual real prospect, they're serious. You ask them, "Hey, do you have a moment? Can we talk on the phone?" Or, "Do you have a moment where I could call you?" Or, "When you get a moment, here's my contact. Can you call me?" That's when you get into the specifics, their needs, their deal breakers. You can't ask them all this over the messages, but why? You know, when you talk to them on the phone, it's more personal. They know you care. They hear your tone. You know what I'm saying? They hear your responses. They know you're not trying to get over on them. They hear your sincereness in your voice. That's why you always want to talk to a client a client or a prospect over the phone when you're talking about these things. All right, so you could actually let them know everything. Hey, we might have to make a few sacrifices here, there. You might get a better price for this in Harlem. I mean, a better bang for your buck in Harlem than you would in East 13th Street. You know, you could tell them all these things. The lower you go down in Manhattan, the pricier it is for the smaller bedrooms in a smaller apartment. You could let them know all these things, and it'll show your knowledge and how much you care, and they'll be able to trust you once you get them on the phone. So if you could, as quickly as possible, after you ask them those questions and you find out they're serious and you get them on the phone, that's where the magic happens, all right, on the phone. So yeah, so basically that's basically it. Once you get them on the phone, then you're able to know that they're serious, and you're able to do your due diligence without feeling like you're wasting your time. All right, so sometimes when you're talking to these prospects and you do all this searching and everything, and they go, wait, I get back to you, or you go view a few units with them and they go, no, I seen this with another agent. Like that puts so much like animosity in your heart towards them. Like, you got me out here looking at apartments that you already seen already. Like, what am I, like, your tour guide? You know, you start thinking like that. Like that's some BS to me. You know, if I'm your agent, let me be your agent. Let me do my work. Don't have other agents out here wasting their time and me out here wasting my time when we're actually out here trying to find your apartment. And you got multiple of us out here just touring you around units at your convenience. Just looking at stuff, being picky. Like, nah. But I don't know. So just that's how you filter out these Facebook Marketplace prospects or whatever. And yeah, that's what it is. Thanks for listening. If you stayed to the end, I know it's probably a few things I miss. I always seem to miss a few things, but I try to keep it as short and sweet as possible for y'all, right? So again, thank y'all for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.